And we're back. I'm Andrew Hobbs, and welcome to Real Estate Talk. And I'm with the realest of the real, Mike. How you doing, Mike?
Doing great. How are you, Andrew?
10 out of 10, you know?
10 out of 10.
I feel so good. Welcome to my apartment in New York City.
Yeah, you were just telling me about this place.
Yeah, it's great. I just had Chris Burberlin on, and no one knows how to say his last name. It's made up.
Yeah, we call him B.
Welcome to my apartment. I'm going to move back to Idaho, Southeast Idaho, because it is too expensive here in New York City. And people yell at me on the street, and I don't like that. In fact, I went to the grocery store, and I was just looking around, and some guy in Idaho, he said, "Can I help you?" And I was like, I am moving back here, because in New York, they just tell you to get out.
He probably knew who you were right away.
He probably did. And so that's why I want to know, can you kind of give me a layout of how's the market? What's going on? What do I need to know?
Yeah, so of course the word's out that we've got a strong market. Idaho is suddenly popular, right? So I think the real, there's been a lot of price increase. You know, valuation has gone up a lot here. In fact, since 2019 to 3 years later, actually our average price has gone up about 83% in our local market in that 3-year period. So of course, a lot of people are wondering if we're becoming New York, right?
Well, it's getting close.
Can you really afford to live here? And is the market going to tank and do all that? So no, our market's really still strong. Last year, the number of homes sold was actually down last year compared to 2020, a lot because we just didn't have houses available. But the average price was up, so it balanced out for the market. But there continues to be pressure in the market. There's, when a good home hits the market, there's more than one person who wants it. And so we just continue to see that here.
Perfect. So if I wanted to buy a place, is it now's the time? Is it a seller or a buyer's market? I actually don't know what those words mean.
Okay, so a seller's market means the seller's in control. A buyer's market is a buyer's in control. Then we've got balanced market, and right now we certainly have a seller's market. Right now in our market, we've got about 2 weeks of inventory, meaning if nothing new came on the market, how long would what we have last? About 2 weeks, and then we'd be out. So, to the question of is it a time to buy? So one of the things going on, of course, the Fed has announced that they're going to start moving the interest rates. And so while the interest rates are still terrific, I mean, today the rate's at about 3 3/8% to 3.5%. 2 months ago, the rate was a little bit underneath 3. So the rates have moved a little bit, but they're still out. I mean, the rates are still amazing, but if you want to beat the rates, then now's a really good time to think about beating the interest rate, because a 1% change in interest rates is about an 11% change in buying power.
Well, I don't know what buying power is, but I do know this. My friends at Anderson Hicks Group, they will beat those interest rates. Just beat them to death.
Beat them to death?
Yeah.
We'd love to beat them to death.
Let's do that.
To keep them from beating us to death, right?
Amen, brother. That's all for Real Estate Talk, guys. I'm Andrew Hobbs. Why don't you go call Anderson Hicks Group and beat those interest rates?